and welcome to 5 Steps to Building Your Personal Brand. So I'm recording this live as a webinar for those who signed up for the webinar. So I'm super excited about this today. This is the first webinar that I've ever done. So I have a whole entire slideshow about 5 steps to building your personal brand. But I just want to obviously make sure that everybody can hear me correctly. So if you can, would you just be able to type into the chat box, just letting me know that you can hear me, and then I would literally just get started right away with this whole entire webinar. So we're going to be going through the 5 steps to building your personal brand. And if you got the emails from me, and if you got the all of the resources that I emailed you beforehand, so I emailed you a sheet that allowed you to kind of fill it out and just like talk about the 5 steps to building your personal brand. So if you filled all of that in, then let me know, because it'd be really cool if you have. And if not, I've left a link in the description box for anyone who's watching this on catch up, so that you can also fill out that and then go through that resource as I go through this webinar. So I'm just gonna wait a second until a few people just let me know that you can definitely hear me before I get started on this. I'm so excited. Today is the launch of Impact Through Influence. But anyway, we're gonna go through the webinar and the whole entire resources first. And I will just wait for a few people to start talking in the chat. But for some reason my chat doesn't seem to be working. Give me 1 second. Yeah. So if anyone could just type something into the chat, then I would appreciate that a lot, and then we can get rolling with this. And also, by the way, please leave all questions to the end, because that's when I'm going to be answering any questions. Okay, so let's get started with this. No one's typing in on the chat. However, I reckon there's people who are ready for this. So let's just get rolling with the webinar. So this is going to be this seriously is full of so much information like you have never known before. Okay, you guys can finally hear me. That is awesome. I'm so glad. I was getting a bit worried that everything wasn't working, but it seems like it is working. So that is what I like to hear. So let's get into this. And if it's the first time that you've ever seen me before, then you're about to learn a lot about me. So let's jump straight in to the slideshow. All right, so here we go. So 5 steps to building your personal brand. So I just want to say thank you for coming, first of all, and a big welcome. So yeah, 5 steps. Now I'll just quickly make sure that you can still see me in the corner here. I'm getting better at these live streams, but I will be good soon, I promise. But you know what? It's all about the value and the information that I'm providing. We'll go with that. So let's get started. So 5 steps to building your personal brand. So firstly, welcome. I want everyone who, whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching this on catch up, I want you to get involved with this in the comment section below or in the live chat, depending on whether you're live chat or whether you're not, because I am going, for anyone who is getting involved, I'm actually giving away 3 free consultation calls, and each call is worth $300. So that's around £210. A 30-minute consultation call with me is what you'll get if you get involved with this. I'll be selecting 3 people at random, but not just 3 people who are on the live stream. I'll also be selecting 2 people who are watching this on catch up. So if you're on catch up, then don't worry. And just another thing is, the more you get involved, the more likely you are to actually be the lucky winner. So welcome. Now what I want you to all do is answer this. So, hello, my name is I'm from my area of focus / expertise is and my Instagram handle is, and then say what your Instagram handle is, because I want to be able to check you out and then DM you if you are the lucky winner. So if you don't hear from me by the end of today, Saturday the 31st of March, then I'm sorry, but you haven't won. And then if you're watching this on catch up, then it'll be tomorrow. So anyway, if you don't know what your area of focus or expertise is, that's okay. Just say that you don't know. So Hello. If you're new here, hello, welcome. So I'll just give you a little bit of a background about myself. So my name is Tickner. I'm from England. My area of focus and expertise is helping other people build and monetize their personal brand. And my Instagram handle is Tickner. So this is me here. That is my Instagram. So I have 128,000 followers, and I love helping other people build their personal brand. So yeah, it's cool. It's good fun. So this is basically how we're gonna be going through this webinar today. So we're gonna be, these are the 5 steps. Know yourself, know who you want to help, choose your platforms, provide consistent value over time, and engage. That is what it's all about. This is just the beginning though. This is kind of a brief overview. There's obviously a lot more steps along the way, but this is going to give you a good idea about what it takes to kind of build your personal brand, and there's going to be a lot of actionable steps in here. So if you actually start implementing these and start using them, I would absolutely love to hear how it's working for you, because I just want to be able to help you. These 5 steps are all well and good. They're great. And they can save you, months of trial and error, because why trial and error everything when you can learn from an expert who's already done it all? That's what I say. So I'm just going to quickly check the chat to see what everyone is saying. Hello, my name is Sabrine. I'm from London. My focus is mental health recovery. My Instagram is @edmyjourneyocd. Awesome, girl. Thank you for getting involved. Really, really cool. So anyway, let's get back to the slideshow. So before we actually get into this, whole webinar and the 5 steps, I want you to crush your limiting beliefs, okay? So many people don't believe in themselves. They think, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough money, I need to wait until, nobody will listen to me, I'm too shy, my friends will bully me. They think, why me? Why would anybody listen to me? And they don't believe in themselves. But in order to build your personal brand, you need to get over this imposter syndrome. You need to get over all of these things that are holding you back, and just do it, because what's important is your journey, okay? It is so important. People want to connect with you, okay? So this whole nobody will listen to me, yes, they will. There are other people going through what you're going through, and that is the power of building a personal brand, because it's personal. You need to realize that these beliefs that you have about, you don't have enough time. Well, okay, there are ways to do it with just 2 hours a day. That's what I teach in Impact Through Influence. Your friends will bully you. Okay, well, that's something that a lot of people are worried about, and I've never shared this before, but I was really badly bullied. I'm not gonna lie. Like, when I first started my Instagram account, this is actually a post that one of the boys in my year made, and this was from, so what year are we? We're in, obviously, 2018 now. This was in 2015, so obviously the old Instagram layout, and that was back when, look, you can see in the corner, GPRS. Like, is that even a signal still these days? I don't know, but hey, so this is throwback to Insta circa 2015, and I'm not gonna lie, like, I just remember seeing this post. I got a direct message from one of my friends, Sophie. She was like, Lauren, have you seen Instagram? And I actually came back from school. I was 18, I believe. Yeah, I was 18. And I came back from school, and I actually went for a nap. I woke up from the nap, and I remember looking at my phone, seeing this message on WhatsApp from Sophie. And honestly, like, when you feel like your world is just crumbling, like, I can't even put it into words, because even thinking back, it just makes me so sad, because I know that so many people feel that way. And look, okay, the reason why I'm telling you this story, it might seem a bit random, because 5 steps to building your personal brand. Why am I telling you about the fact that I got bullied for trying to build my personal brand? Well, the reason why I'm telling you is because this was in 2015, and I got bullied, and I wanted to quit. Okay, I wanted to quit so bad. These boys, like, to be fair, I'm friends with them now, especially the guy who's like holding the phone, because he's apologized to me. And this is the thing, like, he's apologized to me, and he has been so sincere in his apology. Like, he's an amazing guy who I'm like good friends with now. But back then, he's even realized his mistake. However, he's probably only realized his mistake because I'm succeeding in what I'm doing. And that is the thing, people are so easy to judge you. They're so quick to bully you and mock you and all this stuff, and it can hold you back. But if I had let it hold me back, I would not be where I am today. And I would not be, I wouldn't have built both my following and my income to to 6 figures. And so, you just have to think, like, is all these people around me, like, these people around me who are being mean to me, am I gonna let that stop me? No, because imagine where I could be 3 years from now. So I just had to share that with you because, look, they made this post taking the piss out of my fitness Instagram back when I used to be called @_Lauren_fitness. And yeah, like, I just remember going into the sixth form centre, like, the next day, literally with my head down. I was so embarrassed because I knew that everyone had been talking about me. And it's just, the fact of the matter is, look, I've been there, and if I'd let it stop me, I wouldn't be where I am today. So that is why you should not be afraid to be unapologetically you on social media. And look, here's the truth, okay? All you need right now is your phone. I don't know. Okay, my phone's here. That's all you need to start building your personal brand. You need your phone. If it has to be a smartphone for sure, because you can't really do it off one of those Nokia bricks, but that's all you need. And sometimes it can be hard to navigate the whole building your personal brand. So sometimes you might just need a little bit of help and guidance, and that is okay, People are always afraid to ask for help. They're afraid to invest in themselves. But imagine being able to invest in yourself today and saving years of trial and error. Like, that's just the thing. That's the craziest thing about it. There's it's like, okay, I just want you to tell me now, have you started building your personal brand? So I'm going to be checking the chat. So I've got 3 questions for you. Have you started building your personal brand? And if you're watching this on catch up, then answer all 3 questions in one post. But if you're on the live chat, then just spam that chat box and hit thumbs up while you're at it. So have you started building your personal brand? Have you been able to monetize your personal brand? Have you? I would love to know. And if so, how? Have you done affiliate marketing? Have you built your own products? How are there any other ways that you've done it? Paid sponsored posts and stuff. And also, if not, so if you haven't either started to build your personal brand or monetize it, what has stopped you? What has held you back? Because I'm really, really interested to know. So I'm just gonna have a quick little check of the old chat. Okay, cool. So it's awesome to see so many people engaging. This is making me so happy. Cool, so we have a lot of people in here now. Amazing. So we have Kelly from Edinburgh, who focuses on mental health and fitness and creative writing. We have Grace from Cardiff. She focuses on nursing and fitness. We have Jana from Belgium, who focuses on mental health, fitness, and healthy eating and body positivity. Awesome. We have Fee, who focuses on long-distance relationship and traveling. Oh, wow, that's really cool to see someone doing something super different. Funnily enough, within Impact Through Influence, the course that has launched today, we actually have, the example that I used all throughout is all about relationships. So that's, funny. We have Meg from Brighton. She doesn't have a focus at the moment. You're trying to figure it out. Awesome, Meg. You would have loved my previous Insta. Oh, I saw you sent me an Instagram story last night. Awesome. Yeah, by the way, if you're enjoying this, be sure to share it on your Insta story and tag me. Just because, it's all about engagement, this webinar. Even if you're watching it on catch up, because I love replying to everyone who tags me in an Insta story. I always reply. And you're about to learn why I always reply within this webinar when we jump into the 5 steps. Okay, cool. We have tons of people. It's really, really cool. Amazing. So, right, okay, it's cool. A lot of you have started building your personal brand. Some of you have monetized a little bit, but so Toria said she's worried it's not worth it and people won't be interested. This is a massive problem that people have. So many people are worried that people aren't going to be interested in what they have to say. And here's the truth. And here, something just paused then. I don't know why, but okay, it's back. Cool. I was super worried that the webinar stopped then. Okay, so sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, a lot of people are worried about that they aren't going to be able to connect with people, that people aren't going to care what they have to say. And here's the truth, I was too at the beginning. I was so worried, but the fact of the matter is, when you start sharing your journey and start sharing your message, people will engage because, you just have to get over this imposter syndrome. You have to realize that what you're sharing is going to help other people. Look, I never would have thought that I would be able to be teaching other people to build their personal brand, but look, here we are today. So anyway, right, I'm just going to jump back onto here. Right, okay, so it's really cool to hear what everyone's saying. So anyway, so now let me just have a sip of water and then we'll get into the 5 steps. So remember to get your PDF out so that you can be writing notes. Because this is going to be really, really valuable to you. So, what have I done here? Okay, so know yourself. You need to know yourself. Who are you? Okay, so you need to think, who am I? What is it that I care so truly about? And the reason why this is important is because it helps your brand positioning. And yes, I do have notes here because obviously I want to provide the most amount of value to you as possible. Okay, so you need to know yourself. And if you're struggling, what I want you to do is, okay, so the reason is you need to know who you are and who you aren't. This is really, really important when it comes to building your personal brand. So if you're struggling, write down a list of your interests and a list of your strengths, okay? So what are you good at and what are you strong at? And this is really important because whatever crops up most, obviously, is going to be what you should center your personal brand around. And it will help define you, okay? So this kind of shows your boundaries because it's important to think about what you're going to show on social media and what you're not going to show, okay? So for example, I've centered my personal brand around entrepreneurship and fitness and health. And that's because I know myself. That's because I know that I'm passionate about fitness, I'm passionate about entrepreneurship, and I'm passionate about obviously like personal branding as well. So these are my boundaries. Like I also have massive interest in politics, but I just don't talk about that because like, you know, I have to cut a boundary on social media. So you have to think, okay, I want you to write down now, this is how you're going to implement it, okay? What do you want to be associated with? I want you to write down your 3 pillars, okay? I want you to write down your 3 pillars, and while you're writing down the 3 pillars, I just want you to let me know that you can definitely see my slideshow properly. Because, okay, for some reason my slideshow hasn't been like moving on properly. So I hope it is now. Because, as always, I have technical difficulties. But fortunately, I don't have any technical difficulties within the actual Impact Through Influence course. It's just whenever I go live on YouTube, I always seem to have some sort of issues. Which is kind of annoying. But hey, whatever. We can make it work. So, I want you to know yourself and know your boundaries. Because that's so important when it comes to building your personal brand. And I'm just going to zoom this in real fast, so that you are able to see it better. All right, there we go. I'm sorry about this, guys. I thought that I would be able to do this properly by now, but whatever. Okay, we're all good. We can work with this. We can work with this. Sometimes you just gotta, learn from your failures and move on. So anyway, focus on the 3 things that you want to be your pillars. So me, it's entrepreneurship, it's personal branding, and fitness. They are my 3 pillars. They are what I focus on. And then you can build all your content around that. So you want to focus on these things, be yourself, and be relatable. Now look, I had a cool like stop sign here, and I had loads of like funky effects and stuff, but obviously they're not gonna work, but whatever. So stop trying to be someone that you're not, okay? Stop trying to be like all those Instagrammers that you see out there. Stop trying to fit in. Just because every other fitness influencer is posting photos of their bum in leggings doesn't mean that you need to do the same, okay? How can you be different? So instead, what I want you to do is I want you to think about the long term. I want you to be unapologetically you. And the reason why this is important is because if you try to be someone that you're not gonna attract the right people, because they're not gonna be your people. Because remember, your vibe attracts your tribe, which we'll learn in the step 2. Not only that, but it's also extremely exhausting trying to be someone that you're not. So don't do that. Just be yourself, okay? So I want you to comment in the chat what it is that you're gonna do to be unapologetically you. And just as a quick note, there is a link to purchase Impact Through Influence if you're ready to buy right now in the description below. And that automatically has a 25% discount applied. That is going to be available only for today and only for Saturday. And just a quick little note is that anybody who purchases during the live stream, I'm going to be giving you a free 1-hour-long consultation call with me all about your personal brand and how you can get started right away. And we can have that call today, tomorrow, Monday, whenever suits you the best. So there's a link in the description. Just click that and the discount will be automatically applied. I've made it so that you can purchase in pounds, euros, or dollars. So I just had to get that out there. And if you're watching this on catch up and you're not watching it as part of the live stream, then I just need to let you know that I have a direct link for you in the description as well, which is a 5% discount, which lasts forever. And you're getting that for watching this webinar, because obviously I'm never gonna advertise discounts, because it's literally gonna be the first day is the biggest discount. Then for the rest of this launch week, there's gonna be a discount. But then after that, there's going to be no discounts apart from this discount that you are seeing in this webinar. Apart from like maybe I'll do a rare one every now and then if it's my birthday or something. But you know, anyway, so let's jump straight back into this. Cool, right. So by the way, I'm going to be answering all questions at the end as well. So I just had to get that out there just in case you're ready to buy right now. I've got my phone on me, so I'll get any notifications for anyone who purchases during the webinar. And you will be getting that free 1 hour long consultation call. So now step 2 is you need to know who you want to help. So this helps you find a niche, okay? Because if you know who you want to help, then it's just like you can center your content around that. It's all about this whole idea of, firstly, you need to obviously know yourself, because when you know yourself, you know like the things that your 3 pillars. But then when you know your 3 pillars, you need to then dive in deep and know who you want to help within those 3 pillars. Okay, so this is really important, and it's going to help you define your personal brand for the long term. Okay, it's going to help you get a clear vision and a niche to focus on. The whole thing of your vibe attracts your tribe is so true. Like, it is so true, because if you start posting content about the fact that you are a dating expert and you're helping people in long distance relationships, then you know you're going to be able to attract people who are in long distance relationships, and you're going to be able to help them because you'll be able to center your content around that. Okay, so yeah, like it's super valuable, because then you can post content that's going to help them. So you need to think, okay, this is what your action step is now. How do my strengths and interests align with the people that I want to help? And then when you know that, you know what type of content you can post that's going to help them. So now what I need you to do is I need you to stop trying to please everybody, okay? It is the worst idea. You know the saying, jack of all trades, master of none? Well, that is what happens when you try to please everybody. So let's say you are you're in the world of health and fitness. If you start trying to produce content that's going to help men get bigger biceps, girls get bigger bums, you're also trying to do mindful eating while you're also trying to do tracking macros, you're also trying to do intermittent fasting, you're also trying to do education for young girls, you're also trying to do super in-depth scientific stuff. It's really, really hard and really draining. And I used to do this, but I've learned from that mistake, and I've learned that focusing in on a certain demographic and a certain niche is what enables you to, first of all, gain followers, and also secondly, monetize. Because when you're really, really attracting a certain type of person, then you can build products centered around that type of person. So yeah, you just got to get crystal clear about who it is that you want to help, because then you can share that messaging, okay? So obviously that's going to be totally different to everybody else. But, it comes back down to that Kevin Kelly blog post, the 1,000 true fans. Because, it's a nice idea to be able to help everyone, but realistically, it's just not going to do anything for you. So step 3 is selecting your social media platforms. Now, a lot of people like to think, oh my gosh, I'm going to do Instagram, and I'm going to do YouTube, and I'm going to do all this different stuff. But that is not a good idea, okay? The thing that I teach within Impact Through Influence is actually, it's actually something totally different to this. It's reverse engineering, okay? So you need to think, okay, obviously you need to know, by now you should have hopefully figured out who you want to help and why it is that you want to help them, because of obviously your strengths and interests and all that stuff that I spoke about in the first 2 steps. But you need to reverse engineer, okay? So you need to think, who do I want to help? Okay, so that's what I want you to ask yourself right now. You've already done that. We did that in step 2. So you've got an idea in your head. So I want you to comment that in the little chat box. And I want you to then think, okay, so let's say you want to help middle-aged single mums get into their fitness. So you want to help these people, okay? So you need to think, where is my target audience hanging out? Well, it's likely that middle-aged mums who want to get into fitness, like, or maybe they don't even need to know that they need to get into fitness like yet, but you're gonna obviously, you know, help them figure that out through your content. But anyway, so middle-aged mums, they're not gonna be all over YouTube looking at booty workouts, okay? They're gonna be hanging out on Facebook. So that means you need to go create a Facebook page, a Facebook profile. But okay, so this is the thing. So maybe if you're wanting to help young girls or young guys or whatever, like young entrepreneurs, then yeah, maybe they might be on YouTube. Maybe they might be on podcasts. So you need to think, what are my skills? Am I good at speaking? Am I good at writing? Am I good at video? And then you can align those two. But it's all about, firstly, the most important thing is reverse engineering and figuring out where your target audience is hanging out. And then after that, you need to think about what skills you have, okay? So these are, I go into way more depth. This is like literally just the beginning. In Impact Through Influence, I literally give you like exact action plans so you can figure it out for yourself. But yeah, the number one rule is Instagram +1. Instagram is just fundamental for everything these days. But remember, okay, so just moving on from that is like, you need to do Instagram, and then you need to do like either YouTube, blog, podcast, like Facebook, whatever. It's because like you can't just do Instagram and you can't do all of them. You need top of mind awareness, but it also needs to be manageable. So now I want you to stop just using Instagram and stop trying to use everything. Simples. So I want to know quickly in the chat, what are you going to do? What are your action steps that you're writing down in your notes now? Okay, so step 4 is providing consistent value over time. It's the most important thing when it comes to building a personal brand. Seriously, the most important thing. If you're not providing value, what's the point? Producing winning content is going to set you apart. It literally is. So many people just post random nonsense these days, but you're going to be different, okay? You want to be different to help yourself stand out. The golden rule is every single time you post to social media, I want you to ask yourself, what value is this adding to my audience? 9 out of 10 of your posts must add value, otherwise it's just unnecessary noise. And within Impact Through Influence, again, I teach you way more about this because honestly, this is just the beginning. This is just kind of giving you an idea about like the type of things that you need to be doing. But if you want clear action steps, obviously Impact Through Influence is going to be for you. Again, there's a link in the description for it. So yeah, I think it's just about figuring out, you know, how can you help your audience, because providing value is going to be what sets you apart. Yeah, it's just so incredibly valuable. So how can you provide content that is going to be valuable for your target audience? What value is this adding? So I want you to stop posting random photos that add no value. Stop copying macro influencers who can post these photos because they've already built the loyal trust. So let's just say there's someone with 1 million followers, or even someone with 100,000 followers. There's someone with 100,000 followers who just posts like random photos of them with a glass of gin in their hand, smiling, and just being like night out. They can post that because they've already built a loyal tribe of people who are invested in them. Okay, so like if I personally was to go and just post a random photo on social media, I'm not gonna lie, like those photos often do actually better because people are ready and they want to see more of like my actual general life, my social life, what I get up to when I'm not working, like all this stuff. People want that from me because I'm a macro influencer. But when you're first starting out, you can't do this. But obviously as time goes on and you build your personal brand, you can do it, but at the beginning you need to, like, as I said, 9 out of 10 posts, they must add value. So step 5 is just engage. This is something that I see so many people missing. There's so many people. There's 2 types of engagement, okay? First up is engaging with those who engage with you. So like that's replying back to every single comment. And then the second type is engage with people who are within your niche. Engaging with people who are like the go-to people within the niche. So let's say your fitness, okay, well, engage with me on my fitness post. Let's say you want to get into entrepreneurship, engage with me on my post. You want to be like, okay, so something that I say is like DM these people and try and just like provide them some sort of value. Now, again, like I can't get into the whole depths about this here. That's why obviously I built a course for it. But, you know, actually engaging with them and like getting involved with these people is going to be really beneficial for you. Just like sending them a DM saying, hey, I absolutely loved your recent post about blah blah blah, it really helped me with blah blah blah. And then even better is sharing Instagram stories and tagging them. Like, let's say you're listening to someone's podcast, taking a screenshot of it, sharing it on your story and tagging them, and then saying like, hey, to all my followers, give this a listen, because it's super valuable. Now, if someone does that for my podcast, the Business Meets Fitness podcast, and soon I've also got a new podcast coming out as well, but when someone does that to me, I'm literally like, wow, this person is like going out of their way to share my message. I'm going to engage back with them. I'm going to go check out their profile and I'm going to see what they're up to, because that's really cool and it's amazing. So, you know, it's all about engaging with the community. Engaging with the community is going to be what sets you apart. If you're just isolating yourself in your little like world, it's not going to be that great. But making meaningful comments on other people's posts is so valuable. Not just commenting a heart emoji or like the heart eyes or saying, oh my god, you look so pretty. No, read their caption if they do long captions and say, this has really changed my outlook, and literally write a big chunk of text. When people comment big chunks of text talking about my caption, oh my gosh, that sets them apart. That makes me want to go follow them, engage with them. And the thing is, other people see those big chunks of text as well. And then they go check out, like, let's say a random person is looking at the comments on my photo, they see your big comment, they're going to go check you out if you provided a meaningful message to them. Okay, so that is literally just the truth of it. So yeah, I think that that's going to be something that helps you all massively. And again, this is just a reminder that if you purchase this during the live webinar, I will give you a free 1-hour consultation call. So, you know, I'm not pressurizing you or anything, but it's going to be worth it because I can give you some hands-on advice, some tips and tricks before starting Impact Through Influence. So, why is today the day to start building your personal brand? Today is the day because you're getting left behind. You are literally getting left behind every single day that you don't start building your personal brand, okay? Think about it. Your niche is getting more and more saturated. And that is just the truth about it. Think about it. So many people want to be an influencer nowadays, but not enough people are taking action on it. And the problem is, right, so many people are trying now, and so many people are wasting so much time because they have to, you know, figure out the best hashtags to use. They figure out the best way to post, the best time to post. They have to, this is all just small little stuff. The big things are like figuring out your niche, you know, figuring out all the things that I'm telling you here. These 5 steps are going to already set you way apart. They're going to save you months, but it's getting so overly saturated now and not enough people are trying to like learn strategies. Like the problem is like people just they think they can start and they think when they start it's just going to be magic and it's just going to happen to them right away. But that is far from the truth. You need to be doing your research. You need to be, you know, you need to be literally like educating yourself on how to build your personal brand in order to build your personal brand now. And obviously you are doing that now, which is amazing. So you guys are awesome and the best because you're truly willing to invest in yourself and truly willing to set yourself apart from the rest of the people because you know you have a message to share with the world. And I think like, look, there's no certainty in today's economy. Bill Gates even has come out and said that there's a recession coming. And all these big top economists, you know, like, and apparently it's going to be even worse than the credit crunch back in 2008. And so many people are going to get made redundant, and having a personal brand is like something that is certain. You control it, and it's, you know, you have the power to create the content that you want to create, to travel the world when you want to travel the world. Like, let's say a recession is coming, okay? Well, then you could start producing content about helping people save money, like, in a recession or whatever. That's going to get people following you. That this is literally just an example, but, like, it is something that is certain, and you will never get laid off because you are your own boss. Like, oh my gosh, there's just so much to it. Why building a personal brand is so important. I've even done videos on this before and I will again. But look, just imagine if you started today, and if you really started, and I don't mean just like, you know, you kept posting to Instagram, and like, if you started doing all the things that I'm telling you in this YouTube video, in this webinar, like, just imagine where you could be 6 months from now. And on top of that, if you were to truly invest in yourself and to actually take a big leap, 6 months from now, not only could you be fully self-employed, you could be earning 6 figures from your personal brand. And I say this now because I've seen it happen. So why put off until tomorrow what you can do today? By the way, the Q&A is coming, but Impact Through Influence is here. Impact Through Influence is here today. And I'm so excited about it. I've already had 10 people go through the course as beta testers. Because I obviously wanted to make sure Impact Through Influence was, amazing before I launched it. So the Q&A is coming, so make sure you prepare your questions. And it's great to see that you guys who are commenting are all liking all this information. If you're watching this on catch up, by the way, make sure to hit thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel as well if you're watching this on catch up, and leave a comment below about what it is, leave your question below as well, because I will be answering any of them. I'm going to be checking this YouTube video every single day to make sure that I can answer any questions. All right, so here's what my students are saying about Impact Through Influence. Now, I am just bamboozled by this. So Jenny said, the Impact Through Influence course has definitely been one of the most valuable investments I have made. I've taken a few online courses before and I was left feeling like I didn't learn many practical skills or knowledge that I wasn't already aware of. However, Lauren's course is different. And guys, this is because I just want to cut the bullshit. Seriously, what is the point in making a course and putting a price tag on it if it's not going to be truly worth the value? I believe my course is worth 10,000. I believe my course is worth 6 figures. I truly believe it is, because you will be able to get your income to that level through my course. I'm telling you now, because building your personal brand is something that stays with you for life. Imagine all of the money that you can earn through your personal brand. Look, today and today only, and if you're watching this webinar, you will be getting a 5% discount. But if you're watching this live, you are getting a 25% discount on Impact Through Influence. The link is in the description for this live stream, so go check that out in a second tab. The discount is included in the price for the link that's in the description. So it isn't. Damn it, the wrong frigging link has posted. Just give me 2 secs and I'll quickly change that for you. Sorry about that. I will change the link right now because of course I'm having issues. But the Q&A is coming. Just bear with me for now while I change the link so that you can check it out, because the discount for some reason didn't apply to that link. But yeah, anyway, I'm just gonna I'll do that in due course. But I just want to read this out. So have a read of this while I quickly put the link in the thing. Sorry about this. So, what do you think about what Jenny has had to say? Because I'm just super proud. I'm not gonna lie. I am super duper proud. So I'm just updating it now. There we go. All right, cool. I've updated it. I will also put it in the live chats. There we go. Cool. So anyway, let's get back to it. So that's what Jenny had to say. So Jenny has, obviously absolutely loved it. And she's not even finished the course yet, which is really cool. Jenny's just playing catch up. So I took 10 people as beta testers. I gave them the course for the same price that you're going to be getting at today. And yeah, they're absolutely loving it. So it's awesome. So here's what you will get. You're going to get the complete proven action steps necessary for building your personal brand, okay? You are literally going to be getting anything that you need. There's 14 modules and over 80 training videos, and they are available right now. They are literally available right now, and that is the most exciting part about it. They're available now, and you can get started right away. So let's just, I might as well just go live on Instagram as well, just for a bit of fun. So we'll go live on Insta as well, but don't worry, because you're watching this on YouTube. So I've also included exclusive expert interviews, okay? So there's interviews there from experts who are at the top of their game, and I wanted to bring them in just to make sure that you, as my impact influencers, would get the best information. Okay, so not only that, it's 100% online. So you don't even need to worry about the fact that impact through you don't even need to worry about the fact that, you know, you're not here in England or whatever, because it's all online and it's all self-paced. Impact through influence is all self-paced, so you can go at it at the rate that suits you. So yeah, that's the beauty of it. You know, let's say you were to go on holiday or go traveling for like 4 months. Well, you don't need to worry. You can lock in this discounted price today and you can go at it, at your own pace. I've also got handouts in there designed to assist and accompany your learning, and you're this week and only this week, you're getting a free productivity bolt-on course worth £297. So, link in bio. Sorry, bear with me 2 seconds. Let me just pin that comment. There we go. So, question is coming, but just bear with me for now. So you're not only going to get all this stuff, but here's what you're going to create, because it's all well and good, you know, getting a course and stuff, but what's the point if the course isn't actually good? Now, you already saw the testimonials from my course students and how much they're loving it, which is amazing, despite the fact that they've been, you know, scared to invest in themselves. But you're going to create an authentic, trusted, and well-respected personal brand. Okay, that's what you're going to create through doing Impact Through Influence, my personal branding course. And you're also going to create a lifestyle business, okay? A lifestyle business. This business is based around you. That is what your personal brand is all about. So it allows you to work from where you want. What you can create what you want. You know, if you decide, if tomorrow I decide I want to start a new business, I can start, okay? As long as I think about my target audience properly, I can literally start and do it right now, because this is a lifestyle business. When people are invested in your personal brand, they will buy your products, because it's all about, like I was saying earlier, that 1,000 true fans. These 1,000 true fans will buy all your products from you. So you can create this tribe of raving fans, like I said. And multiple passive income streams. You know, when you have a personal brand, you can create so many passive income streams. I obviously inside Impact Through Influence, I obviously tell you all the different ways to make money and how you can start making money ASAP. And I also teach you, you know, how you can make an ebook with ease. I talk about all different digital products versus physical products. I teach you how to get coaching clients and all that. So yeah, also through building your personal, through Impact Through Influence, you will be able to create social media profiles that stand out. You know, you can see this through all my students already. They are standing out, and one of my students even said yesterday, she shared it on her Instagram story, inside our private Facebook group. She shared that she only had 360 YouTube subscribers. She gained 10% like on top of that within just 3 days. So 10% growth is rapid growth. And it's all thanks to strategies that she's learned inside Impact Through Influence. So you're also going to be learning how to create an email list, because even like the top influencers and the most well-known people, they don't have an email list, and an email list is vital, and you'll be learning why inside Impact Through Influence. Yeah, and you'll also be able to create your own digital products, and you'll also create a life that you love. So I am just don't worry guys, I will figure out this whole entire I will sort out the link. Okay, so basically what you do is, if you want to get the discount, click the link in the description box, and the discount code that you enter is launch day, all in capitals, launch day. So I'll just write it in here now, launch day. And if you buy before the end of this, then you will get a free 1 hour consulting call with me. So it's just for anyone who is watching this on Instagram, it's impactthroughinfluence.com. I'll write it, impactthroughinfluence.com. And then the discount code is launch day. So hopefully that should work for you. And then, yeah, you'll get that free 1 hour long consulting call with me if you sign up before the end of the webinar. So, right, anyway, let's jump back into this. So, I just want to quickly show you a bit of a testimonial from Amy Everest, who is a student. So it's quite long, so I'll skip it to about here.
They're just so easy to follow, and you're going to join a group with myself and the other members, and we're all there to communicate, help one another. So we're also building our own little community. Obviously, hopefully it'll be a big community if all of you sign up, and we can just talk to each other, give each other tips, meet up, and just grow and help each other build. So that's what it's all about, just growing, working with others, building your personal brand. But yeah, like I said, stop considering, enroll now.
Amy made this video by herself. She shared it with me, and you know, really cool, right? Ingrid, you said that you wish the exchange rate was better, but I've made it available in pounds, dollars, and euros, so you can buy it in whichever currency suits you the best. If you need me to add another currency, let me know, because I will add that especially for you. So anyway, let's jump back to it. So yeah, ask me questions. It is time for the Q&A. So if you have any questions, I would absolutely love to answer them regarding regarding impact through influence. Yeah, it's really cool to see everyone in this YouTube live stream interacting with each other. And also leave make sure you're leaving comments on this YouTube video if you're not watching it live. So yeah, I would absolutely. Okay, you want it in South African Rand? Ingrid, send me a DM on Instagram now, and I will send you the direct link to purchasing in South African Rand with the discount, and so that you can sign up today. Okay, so Sarah, sorry if I'm butchering that. Is it worth to start it now if you're a med student and the amount I have to study is really huge, and I'm afraid I won't have enough time to provide good value all the time on my Instagram? Honey, you are losing time by not starting today. Okay, this is the thing. Like I said earlier in the presentation, imagine where you could be in 6 months' time if you were to literally just start now. Look, I know you don't have enough time, but doing a little is better than doing nothing. Oh, it breaks my heart when I think about all the people that say to me, I wish I'd started when I was 17. I wish I'd started when I was 18. Because they were just like, oh, I'm too busy with my A-levels. Tons of my friends always say to me now, oh, Lauren, I wish I'd started an account when you were doing it. They wish they did, but they didn't. And that's the difference, you know. I actually did it. I took action, and that's why I'm where I'm at today. I think, even if you're busy, even if you've got tons going on, you know, you still have time. You can make time. Wake up half an hour earlier, you know. You're studying a med course. Yes, that's super intense. But think about all the other people who are studying medicine, who want to follow your journey, who can relate to you so much. And you can stand out because everyone else, I'm too busy to post I'm too busy to make a social media profile because I'm studying medicine. Yeah, you're too busy. That's why no one else is doing it. So honey, it's the perfect time for you, because you can do it when no one else is doing it, because they're all too busy. Boom. Right. Let me just check this. Okay, so can you talk to us about reverse engineering briefly? Yeah, so, you know, you need to think about, who are you? So what is it that you know, that the things that you're an expert in, the things that you enjoy doing? Think about that. So that's your starting point. So you need to think about you, but then you need to think about okay, so who's my target audience? Then you need to think about that target audience. What does this target audience need? And then you can fill in that gap. So it's all about kind of just thinking backwards, thinking about who you want to help, and then just thinking how can you help them? Right. Is it better to engage with people with the same amount of followers, or better people who have more or less followers? All of it. All of them. Again, I go through this massive kind of strategy within Impact Through Influence. But, you know, I would say I've got a whole entire strategy. So obviously I'm not going to share that on this YouTube live here now, because it's special for the Impact Through Influence students, because it's a strategy that I know is going to set them apart. But I would say focus on commenting on at least 10 people's photos a day with meaningful comments. Right. Can you give an example of the experts? Yeah, so we have Katie Begg, who is a LinkedIn expert. We have Cam Jarrad, who is a email marketing expert. And then I'm obviously going to be bringing people into the Facebook group. So there's going to be an exclusive Impact Influencer Facebook group where I'm going to be bringing experts in to do live streams with me based on different topics. So it could be like, it's going to depend on the demand from the other Impact Influencers. So yeah. So somebody said, I don't know how I'm going to make money out of my brand. I love writing poetry, but the main thing is helping others with mental health. Okay, so Toria, that's a really good question. So firstly, like, obviously you have a passion for poetry, which is awesome. So, you know, you can write poems for other people, sell them to other people. That is a thing. You know, you could write poetry books, poetry ebooks. You could become an expert in teaching other people how to write poetry. Imagine, you know, you could create a whole entire digital course, you know, like I've created my course. You could create a whole course on how to write poems for weddings, or how to create a 20th and like how to create a poem for your partner. How amazing would that be? Or how to create poems for people who are struggling with anxiety, or you know, you can do this. Like, you just have to think outside the box sometimes. Again, I will be doing free consulting calls for 3 people in this, so you know. Anyway, so blah, 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 blah. So I hope that helped you, Toria. Any tips on building your personal brand with exam season? It's all about the 2-hour rule. 2-hour rule is everything. You know, even when I had exams, I still found a way to do it. My uni exams, you just got to make time for it, because you realize, like, your personal brand is something that stays with you for life. Somebody said, Lauren, did you find it was a lot of patience with growing your following, especially YouTube? Grace, it was trial and error. And this is the thing. I have tried everything under the sun. I even, like, now that I've become so obsessed with marketing and social media marketing, and now that I do social media marketing for other people, I obviously, like, I do social media marketing for other brands. I now, like, fully immerse myself in it. It's my job, you know, just like any job. You want to be staying on top of everything within your niche, within your industry, within your market. So now I've just learned the techniques and strategies used to grow my following in a proper, you know, technical way. It used to be trial and error, so I have tried everything, and that's why I just want to, you know, everybody is wasting so much time trying everything, and it's all well and good doing this, yes, but why not learn from the trial and error of someone else? And that is exactly what I've done in Impact Through Influence. I have literally poured my heart and soul into it, guys. Like, I can't even tell you, like, there's over 80 lectures in there. Just think about it. That's over a year's worth of YouTube videos. Like, if you were doing 1 YouTube video a week. So yeah, I mean, it's absolutely insane. And just the amount of different stuff that I've tried. What you can literally have all the things that I've tried and use it as a, like, it can literally just, you know, you can learn from my mistakes and just implement the action steps, because I have tons of action steps, and yeah, go from there. So anyway, so somebody just said someone asked me on the Instagram live, they said, do you have any tips for going viral on Instagram? And funnily enough, I have a whole entire module about that inside Impact Through Influence. And that's how one of my Impact Through Influence tester students gained 6,000 followers on Instagram in a week. It was actually in 5 days, but pretty cool, huh? Yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, look, it works. People have been through it. It works. I don't even, you know, I don't even need to say anything more, because the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the results. And I'm just super proud. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm super duper duper proud. Yeah, so by the way, I want you guys who are all on this live stream now to please take a photo of your YouTube like screen and share it on your Instagram story, because I want to be able to like DM you and follow up with you after. But yeah, remember, anyone who enrolls during this webinar is going to get a free 1 hour long consulting call with me as well, on top of the productivity button course, which is worth £297. and the discount and the consulting call, which is worth $300. So yeah, it is exciting times. Any more questions, anyone? Oh, Grace said, are you also thinking of offering the Facebook group just for a monthly fee? I'd love to be a part of the support group, but I can't afford Impact Through Influence at this time. Grace, as you asked, I will do that especially for you. Send me a DM on Instagram, and I will get that sorted for you. If anyone else would be interested in that, send me a DM and I will try and sort something out for you. So yeah, that is everything. And now my laptop is freezing. Any more questions about Impact Through Influence? Any more? Or is it time to wrap this up? Just know, like, this 25% discount is only lasting until the end of the 31st of March. That's it. Tomorrow and obviously throughout the rest of launch week, I still have a discount, but it's not 25% and you will not be within the chance for getting the consulting call with me. So make sure that you just act on it fast. Toria, I'm so glad that it helped you. Somebody said, I'm also currently in a situation with my degree where I can't have an income till I graduate. What should I do to work on my brand in the meantime? How come you can't have an income in the meantime? Is there a special reason why? But honestly, it's all about building up that community. If I'm honest, I think if during the time between now and when you finish your degree, you're focusing on just building up your tribe and building up your social media, that is amazing, because people are going to trust you so much if you're not selling any products or anything, that these people are literally going to love you. So yeah, super, it's gonna be a great thing to do just to start now, and to truly, I think honestly, if you genuinely, I back my course so much, I've got a guarantee on it as well, there's a special 30-day guarantee because I truly back it. I know that if you were to invest and enroll in the course now, then you would genuinely, by the time you finish your degree, be able to not even go into a full-time job and just do your thing. Yeah, I'm so confident. Lucy, I'm so glad that this is helping you. Everybody, I'm so glad this is helping you. Okay, so you're on a scholarship with a company and it's conditioned. Yeah, so what I said. Right, any more questions about Impact Through Influence? Anybody? Just trying to look on Instagram as well. It doesn't seem to be on Instagram. YouTube lives are just so much better than Instagram lives. I'm sorry, guys. It's just on these YouTube lives, I get proper meaningful comments. Yes, Meg, I've just seen you've enrolled. I am so excited to jump on a call with you. So I'll be just sending you an email, and we can obviously get that call booked in. We can do it later today if that suits you, and get you started on Impact Through Influence. Awesome to see you enrolling. I'm so excited. Oh my god, guys, this is literally giving me goosebumps. I'm so excited about this. Oh, sorry, Jana. Let me just see. There's so many things going on. It's hard to keep up, obviously. Is it better, Jana, I did answer this question. Is it better to engage with people with the same amount of followers or people who have less? I said both. Yeah. Lee, is your name Lee or Lai? I'm really sorry if I'm butchering this. Yeah, I really hope it helps. Honestly, I think especially while you're still in uni and while you're doing it as a scholarship for a company, people are going to be able to relate to you. They're going to absolutely love that. So yeah. Oh, it's so cool seeing all the emails of people who are enrolling. Guys, I'm so excited. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. Any more questions? And remember, this 25% discount is not going to last long. I will be ending this webinar soon, so if anyone wants the free 1 hour long call, then you know what you've got to do. You've got to purchase before this ends. Honestly, Grace, it said Lee. Oh, sorry. Yeah, cool. Any more questions about Impact Through Influence before we wrap this up? Wrap this thing up. Make myself big again. I'm so excited about this. Yeah, it's going to be epic. Toria said, can I engage with accounts that have similar posts but their page isn't dedicated to that? Similar posts? Yeah, you can engage with whoever. Just engage with people that, have like authority within your desired niche. Toria, as I said, like a whole entire module about this inside Impact Through Influence. Again, it's going to be your last chance to get this special discount. So yeah, awesome, Grace. Yeah, make sure that you send me a DM. And guys, I'm going to be wrapping this up now. So that was super fun. I'll end the Instagram live as well. Cool. Oh, similar pasts. Similar pasts. What? Similar pasts as in like poetry? I'm getting a bit confused now. You can engage with whoever the hell you want to engage. Sometimes it's just about like thinking about, who is my target audience and how can I help them. That's what it is literally all about. So yeah. This is the end. Oh, okay. Lee's paying. It's fine. Lee, you've got the call. It's all good. It is all good. It's so cool to see everyone like engaging with each other also in the live chat. And also I've just checked my DMs and so many of you are tagging me in Instagram stories, which is amazing. And I'm just so glad that I've done this now. I hope it's been valuable. I'll be sending follow-up emails as well. So make sure to check your emails from me. And all that stuff. And Toria said, I have an eating disorder, so lots of people with fitness people have had them too, but their page isn't dedicated to that. Honestly, Toria, just, think about who your target audience is, engage with them, and then just start posting content that's going to help the people that you want to help. Remember, if you're talking about like eating disorders and stuff, there is a certain threshold and you need to have the correct qualifications. So just be careful. Lee is fine, just like as long as you purchase it before the end of today, because I know that you've been in this webinar, I will give you and I will honor the free consultation call for you, and especially you because you said in this chat that you're going to be buying it today. So it's going to be all good. Just send me, I'll just email you or just send me a DM on Insta. Either's going to be cool. But I'm going to end this now. It has been an absolute pleasure spending time with you this morning. And I'm so excited to see you all inside Impact Through Influence. The amount of value you're going to get from Impact Through Influence. Like, I already showed you a few testimonials and stuff. You can go check the page, impactthroughinfluence.com. It's also in the description box. And it's going to be absolutely epic. I'm just so excited. And the excitement is just so real about just getting this all rolling. And getting you all signed up, especially with today's awesome discount. So, have a lovely, lovely rest of your day and happy Easter as well. I'm going to be posting a vlog probably on Monday because I'm not going to lie, I kind of just feel like tomorrow I want to take a bit of a break from work because I've been pouring my heart and soul into this course. Like, when I say I've been pouring my heart and soul into it, I've been waking up at 5 every day. Like, I've been finishing work at about 10:30 p.m. every single night just because I've wanted to put so much into it. So anyway, that's that. I hope you have a lovely day. Make sure to hit subscribe as well. And I hope this has been valuable. And if you like this type of content, you'll love my podcast, the Business Meets Fitness podcast. And I've got a new podcast coming out soon. So thank you all so much. And I will see you later.